Tim today. I hope you're doing well. We're here to try to get centered, to find some good energy. And I'm here in St. Thomas. The sun is blazing, and I know there's a lot of snow going on across the United States, so I hope everyone's staying warm. So we'll get started in a comfortable seated position, closing the eyes to check in with your mind, your body today. Relax those shoulders down and back. Sit tall and lift the chest. Breathing in, noticing what you're carrying, the energy you have. Maybe there's a lot going on in your life, and we can take this practice, this half hour, to let that go. A few more deep breaths here just to settle in and recognize. And we'll begin with some gentle movement, taking the chin towards the chest, tucking it in, and then rolling to the left and rolling through to the right. Breathe and try to maintain that tall posture, lifting the heart and rocking those shoulders back while you rotate the head and neck. Breathe. And then completing the circle, bringing the chin up, rotating in that direction twice. Breathe as you complete your circles. And then inhale, reverse your circle. And you might be able to hear the chickens in the background here. They just run around wild. So they're just like squirrels, just around. But they're very loud. Breathing. And then coming to bring your right hand to your left knee to do a gentle twist to the left, lifting the heart, relax the shoulders down. Exhale, and then inhale, opposite side, left hand to right shoulder, lifting the chest, looking to the right. Inhale back to center. We're going to come to all fours on the hands and knees. Knees are as wide as the hips, hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift the chest, chin lifts. For cow pose, exhale for cat. Arching the back, stretching across the shoulder blades and exhaling. Inhale, lift to cow, tailbone up, chin up. Exhale to cat. Once more, inhale to cow. Being smooth with your motion and moving with the breath. Exhale to cat. I'm going to tuck the toes, lift the knees, hold here for 3 seconds. Breathe to activate the core. And then exhale, send the tailbone up for our first down dog. Noticing the air around you. I have a little bit of a breeze here. And noticing the change in blood flow as we tuck our head down, surrendering our thoughts, letting go of the judgments of how we live our lives. And coming to this present moment, finding hope with our nature as our focus. All right, we're gonna step those feet forward. And just like a plant would grow, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, and then sending those arms up like leaves growing, reaching towards the sky. Open the heart for a slight back bend. And then hands come down through center. We're going to fold forward for sun salutations. Thumbs next to little toes, relax the head. Inhale, step back right foot. Exhale, step back left. Plank pose, breathe. Then lower the knees or just bend the elbows, bringing the body down. Slide forward and up for up dog or cobra. Inhaling, exhaling to down dog, sending the tailbone up. We'll lift that right leg. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through for a low lunge. Preparing by gripping those toes, really feeling grounded. Inhale, rise back up. Emerging. And then open to warrior two. Looking out over that right fingertip. Standing tall through the spine. Feeling your warrior power here. Centered in your focus. Inhale, surrender your warrior. Right arm comes up. Left hand maybe comes to the small of the back. And then exhale to warrior angle. Right arm down. Left arm up towards the sky or ceiling. And then arm coming alongside the ear. Straight line across the left side of the body. Angled and sharp, almost like a straight edge. And then rotate back towards the front, lowering the hands, framing that right foot. Exhale, step back, right foot, lowering down to the ground or coming through chaturanga, sliding forward and up, lifting the heart, breathe in. Exhale, down dog. You can kind of imagine going through a flow is like letting nature's energy wash over you, the breath cleansing the body. Inhale, step up right foot. Exhale, step up left, palms together. Rise up slowly, emerging like a plant, growing out from the soil, reaching the feet down, rooting down, arms up, heart lifts, breathe in. Exhale, other side. Hands come down through center. Release the head and neck. Inhale, step back left. Exhale, step back right. Bending the elbows, lowering down. Exhale, and then inhale, rise up. Lifting the heart, saluting the sun if you have it, the powerful energy source. Exhale, hips high, heels down for down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Prepare yourself, squeezing in the inner thighs, rising up to a warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two on this side. Left arm is forward, right arm reaches back. Feeling very rooted in those feet, gripping through the toes, leaning in the outer edge of the right foot. Tall through the spine. Inhale, surrender your warrior, left arm up. Right arm hooks around. Exhale, warrior angle, left arm comes down, right arm up and over, creating a straight line of the right side of the body. Reaching tall. Exhale, pivot back towards the front, lowering the hands, step that left foot back, plank pose, and then lower down. Exhale, inhale, sliding forward and up. Exhale to down dog. surrendering, yielding to the power of nature, yielding to the power of your practice today. Inhale, step up left foot. Exhale, step up right. Palms together, rise up slowly. Extending the arms overhead, press down through those feet, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms to the sides. We're going to turn to step wide alongside our mat. Feet are parallel to one another. For wide leg forward fold, we're going to bring our hands to our hips. Chest lifts. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to send the hips back and tilt forward with our torso. Imagine pouring out the contents of your mind, the tension that we carry in our bodies. It builds up. Imagine pouring out the stress, relaxing the arms down, taking deep breaths as you shift the weight to the balls of the feet. Deep breaths to spread and stretch across the back. Allowing to let go, allowing to digest. Then bring the hands to the hips and rise up slowly. Head and neck come up last. Step the feet together. Preparing for standing hand to foot, a balance pose. So feel free to use a wall next to you. We're going to shift the weight into the left leg and begin to lift the right knee and interlace the fingers at the knee if this is available to you. If you'd like to go further, we're going to interlace the fingers below the toe line of the right foot, press the foot into the hand, and then stand tall, lifting the chest. Breathe. If you'd like to go further, we're going to kick that right leg out in front of us, slowly reaching and extending. Keeping a soft gaze ahead, wherever you're at in this journey, to release the pose. Slowly let go of the foot and the hands, coming back to center, shake it off. Prepare for the other side, shifting the weight into the right leg, bending the left knee this time. Trying to keep those hips squared and those shoulders squared to the front. Chest lifting. Interlace the fingers below the toe line if you want to go further. You can keep your hands at the knee, using it kind of like a counter lever, counterbalance by pressing opposite the hands into the foot into the hands, and then lift the chest. To go further, extend out that left leg in front. Remember to breathe. To release the pose, slowly come out wherever you're at, stepping onto both feet. We'll do standing dancing Shiva. So we're going to dancer's pose, also known as. Shift the weight into the left leg, send the left arm up. The right hand turns back, so the thumb is out, and shift the weight into the left leg, grabbing hold of the inside of the right foot. Step one is to bring the knees towards each other so that your quads are in line, the front of your thighs. To go further, inhale. Exhale, kick the right foot into the right hand and allow that lifting of the leg to bring your torso forward and down as you reach forward and reach back, dropping the right shoulder down, deep twist in the back here as well, all while balancing and breathing. Kind of think of like a flamingo here almost. Inhale, rise up. Release the pose, release the hands and feet. Shake it off, prepare for the other side. Shifting the weight to the right leg, right arm comes up, left hand turns out and back with the thumb. Bend the left knee, grab hold of the inside of the left foot with the left hand, and then step one, bring those knees together. Really nice stretch in the front of the left hip and the thigh. Breathing in if you want to go further. Exhale, kick the left foot into the left hand. Allow the leg to lift and the torso to come forward. Reaching the right hand forward, reaching the left shoulder back. Breathe. Trying to let go of the story of the performance and sensations. Let them take over. Feeling strong. Inhale, slowly rise up. Releasing the pose, lowering the hands and feet. We're going to bring our feet hip width apart and our hands interlaced behind us, or grab opposite elbows. Really draw those shoulders together and back behind you. Breathe in. Exhale, send the tailbone back, torso down. Stretching through the spine. Releasing in the back, allowing the arms to come up. Another one where we imagine we're a tea kettle, just pouring out the contents, maybe like waterfall, releasing the energy, pouring it out, letting it flow. And slowly lowering the hands down. Begin to bend the knees and walk those feet a little wider so we can come down through bringing those hands to heart center for Malasana squat, sending the elbows in towards the inside of the knees to open and stretch through the hips, lifting the chest, extending up through the spine. Sometimes a block for support here is great modification, or a pillow. Deep breath. Listening. Listening for your breath. Listening for messages from your muscles. Listening for lessons from nature. Then we are going to transition into crow pose. So this one is challenging. Took me many years to learn, but from this squat, it's a great transition. So we're going to press our hands down, fingertips spread wide, and you can lift the hips and try to walk the knees in towards the backs of the arms where the triceps are. Shift the weight forward. Look forward like a soft gaze towards the edge of the mat or a little beyond the mat, and then lift one foot at a time, slowly transferring the weight from your legs to your arms to the hands. You can come in and out of this a couple times, or just practice being on your tippy toes. It takes some faith to rise off the feet and fly and sit up like a crow. All right, preparing now just to sit back, send those legs forward for posterior stretch. We will be getting the entire backside of our body from the crown of our head all the way through the hips and the heels. So flex those feet, send those arms up high, sit tall, lift the chest, hug in the low back, breathe in. So we're really active, but still. On an exhale, hinge forward slowly. Pause. Finding any blocks, any resistance, breathe. And then go a little further. And continue down, lowering the arms, curling the spine, tucking the chin. Again, posterior stretch, feeling it from the back of the heels through the entire hamstrings, up the spine, out the neck and head. Breathe here. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, release the arms down. We'll do seated spinal twist next. Left leg comes across the right. Hug the left knee in with the right arm. Left hand out front. Breathe in. Exhale, turn to the left, following the fingertips with the eyes until you cannot twist any further. Place that hand by the low spine and then look to the left. Breathe and hug that left knee in. Inhale, lifting that left arm, come around to the front, releasing on this side, uncross the legs, switching sides, bring that right foot across the left. Hug the right knee in with the left arm, sit tall and bring that right arm in front. On an exhale, turn out towards the right. This side may be different. Twisting until you cannot reach any further. Place that hand by the sacrum. Look out over the right shoulder while hugging that right knee in. Deep breath in. Exhale as you wring out the stress in this twist. Wring out the judgment of how we impact the environment. Letting go of the minor detail and relaxing into your presence, your purpose. Inhale, lift that right arm up. Exhale, guide it around to the front. Extend both legs. Shift the hips forward to recline back. Hugging the knees into the chest. Tight, tight hug, giving yourself some love, giving yourself a break, some space to be. And then we're going to bring the feet down. Prepare for bridge pose. Feet and knees are hip width apart. Arms are alongside the body. We're going to lift the hips part way, interlace the hands underneath you, straightening those elbows. Tuck the right shoulder, then the left. So the shoulders are supportive underneath you. Little to no weight is in the head. All the weight is in the feet and the shoulders, and then lift those hips high. Breathe. Feeling engaged, feeling like you're supporting yourself. Really lift those hips. And then exhale, unravel the shoulders, releasing the spine down slowly. We're going to windshield wipe the knees, bringing those feet as wide as the mat, arms out to the sides, palms up or down, and then rock the knees to the left. Inhale, lift them. Exhale, rock them to the right. Inhale, lift. Going back and forth a few times here to really roll over those hips, releasing tension, releasing expectation, coming to feel connected to yourself. And then we'll do some bicycles. So we'll engage the core a little bit here. So we're going to bring our hands interlaced behind our neck, elbows out wide. We need to lift the knees. And then we're going to extend the right leg, hovering it on the floor, and then crunch, lifting the right elbow to the left knee. Twisting, extending the left leg, left elbow to the right knee, and back to the other side. Breathe and exhale. Inhale, twist, and exhale. We'll do 5 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, breathe. Exhaling. One more. And exhale, release. Hugging those knees into the chest once more. We're going to do figure 4 next, bringing those feet down to the mat. Lift the left leg, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Lift the knees and interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. So you're hugging those knees in, adjusting the left foot as necessary to really feel what's going on in the left hip. Maybe extend that right leg. Breathe and hold. Release down with the right foot, the left foot on crosses, and then prepare for the other side. Right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Lift the knees, interlace behind the left thigh, and hug it in for figure 4 on this side. Make sure the back is in contact with the mat, relaxing and sensing the opening in the hips. Coming to slow down our practice, but heighten the meditative state. Coming to release this pose, lowering the feet. We'll do half shoulder stand. We're going to bring our arms alongside the body, tuck those knees in. And if this is unavailable to you, you can just simply lift the legs for an inversion. But for half shoulder stand, we're going to rock the knees in towards the chest while lifting the hips and then placing the hands on the pelvis, the back of the hips, and then extending those legs up so that the toes are in line with the forehead. So again, little to no weight should be in the neck. The weight should be in the shoulders and the elbows. Breathe as you hold this inversion, allowing the blood flow to change up a little bit. Deep breaths in, comforting your mind-body connection here. Stilling the thoughts. And then bringing those knees down slowly to unravel, lowering the hips down, and then finding cobbler pose with the feet together and the knees spread so that we can relax again in the hips with a different kind of passive stretch here. Hand to the chest and the other hand to the stomach, sensing the rise and fall of your chest and abdomen with your breath. Elongate your breath here. Closing the eyes. Sensing the stilling, calming power of nature, like being outside, listening to the wildlife and the sounds of the wind and water. And then readjusting to wherever you'd like to take your final Shavasana. Relaxing here.